Be
Let's rock.
prepared for the coup of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I'll be king absolute.
Undisputed and respected,
Undisputed.
saluted,
Oh
and
my
seen for the
god.
wonder I am.
I have
How
fiber
do
optic.
I ever have these lyrics memorized?
No,
Better than you.
no, I have the lyrics memorized. I'm just speechless at the fact that not Disney. I'm speechless at the fact that oh hi. Okay, so when I started singing "Be Prepared" earlier,
Uh,
um, that was when I clicked the start streaming button.
Hey, I have a
We
question.
went live on Twitch almost a solid minute ago,
Okay, yeah,
and
Alex,
we've
I have a
just
question.
now gone live on YouTube. Yes.
So, why is Jeremy Renner and Don Cheadle in this movie as opposed to Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg? Because I don't think that's what they look like.
This is just like Marky Mark was tapping into his Robert Downey Jr. phase and trying to get real into method acting for this film. They made him take the blackface off after the first week of shooting. It was very expensive. I'm surprised you didn't hear about that.
Okay. So anyway, the other guys, a widely beloved comedy, a a with Will
Yes.
Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. So
One
are
of
we all
those.
set and ready to go?
Yes, let me check
Yeah.
the quality. Yep,
Yes.
there we go. Okay, so in 3 and 2 and 1. And as the title
Booyah.
would suggest, we are watching the unrated extended
Unrated.
edition, not the theatrical cut. The theatrical cut it's fine, but
Yeah, the
it
theatrical cut is
misses
fine, but this is funnier.
it misses a few of the best gags in the film.
By the way, what is this gray thing in front of the Pixel Theater?
Huh? Great thing.
Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. And it was delayed.
Oh yeah.
Mosaic.
Joke's on them. This movie's not censored.
This is another film that I thought would have made for
Gary
a
Sanchez.
yeah. I would have thought would have made for a really good
Is that the long lost brother of Dirty Sanchez?
What about Dirty Dan?
Oh yeah, that's Ice-T.
So Nick Fury and Black Adam are reckless cops in New York.
Man, the
Yeah.
DC Marvel crossover finally happened. Thought it would never come.
Yeah. Now this is one of those films I've always thought would make would make a great Saturday morning cartoon. Because they used to make Saturday morning cartoons out of R-rated films, and I think that this is a perfect opportunity for them to have done that.
Michael Keaton is in this.
Yep. Yeah, Ice-T is the narrator. Oh, Steve Coogan's also in it. Much
Which
better
make
role than the one he played in Joker 2.
What about Percy Jackson?
We don't talk
In
about
that
the Percy
movie?
Jackson movies.
Some people
He was in
actually
that
liked
movie?
him as Hades.
He was fine as Hades. It's just that, like, he wasn't playing the proper version of Hades as he was in the fucking books. Wherein he's more in line with his character from the actual mythology, as opposed to, you know, just whoever the fuck.
So a bunch of people died.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are we sure we're not watching Megas XLR live action?
Well, there's no giant robot, so.
Who would be a good voice actor for Poop?
Jack Black.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking the same
Yeah,
thing. I think we all.
yeah. We'll try not to hold the
Oh man.
Notice.
Written and directed by Zack Snyder.
Yeah. Written and directed by Michael Bay.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's
Doug
nice how that
Walker
they
ended
can
up.
work together.
You know, Doug
Yeah.
Walker ended up making a thing where supposedly that would be a crossover nobody would want to see, and that they're somehow both of the virginal weirdos.
Mm.
Hmm.
I don't believe you. Rick Grayson, are you perhaps related to
I mean,
Dick?
Michael Bay, I can understand, but Zach, no, he's married and had a kid. No, it's not. Not after current news.
Well,
Yeah. New
For once,
New York City, New York City kidnapped and killed a pet raccoon and a pet squirrel.
we'll talk more on that on Monday.
man, shit
That
always
guy
goes
was in
down in America.
Spider-Man.
Which one?
Raimi Man.
Yeah.
Ah,
The drinks cost less than the hot dogs do.
buddy. I mean, right now in
It's
Canada,
New York.
freaking.
What do you expect?
Then again, I mean, I live in Canada. You know, 10 nuggets, 10 nugget combos cost like $15 here.
Yeah. Fun fact,
That's
if you
more
want a
than a
discount
big.
at McDonald's, order through the app.
Yeah, freaking hell. I mean, hell, hell, you could literally. I mean, heck, I mean, my friend bought like a Big Mac combo and a cheeseburger, and that was only $5 more. Something doesn't add up, man. The math doesn't add up. Freaking McDonald's.
Let The Rock finish his story about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Uh,
Of course, there's Will Ferrell as the barely professional man-child.
Will Ferrell is
mm,
technically the straight man in this film, if you can believe it.
I
Retardation
forgot
is
what the
illegal.
I forgot what the last
Retardation
thing
is
Will
illegal.
Ferrell.
It's on the poster in the back.
I forgot what the last thing Will Ferrell was in. Was it Barbie? No, he was in another movie before after
I
that.
And
don't know.
there's our short Batman and our Vulture.
Uh,
Short Batman, tall vulture.
How tall is Adrian Toomes?
I don't know.
uh,
Cuck.
Adrian, let's see.
Google. What does it tell us about Adrian Toomes?
He's 5'11", so Michael Keaton is 2 inches shorter.
Hmm.
Michael Keaton's 5'9".
All right. Now say that in. I'll say that in a metric system I can understand.
You can tell this is a Sony film because
Mm-hmm.
everybody's using Sony computers, and if they're not, they're censored.
Hmm.
So how is he the straight man, Alex?
Well, because Marky Mark is the wise guy.
Oh, that's fair. So I don't remember this guy for later.
That? No, that's not the guy I thought it was. Never mind.
No. Remember that guy for later. He is actually important. So this film was directed and written by Adam McKay, partially written also by Chris Henshey, produced by Will Ferrell, Adam McKay, Jimmy Miller, and Patrick Crowley.
Adam McKay is a familiar name.
Okay.
How does that work? Excuse me.
Your metaphor doesn't work.
Is he having the male version of a PMS trip?
I think so.
He was head writer for SNL for 6 years.
Mm.
Co-wrote Anchorman, Talladega Nights, Step Brothers, Anchorman 2, in addition to this film.
Superman was pretty
Also
good.
directed most of them. Oh, he was a writer on Ant-Man and Ant-Man 2.
Oh, so he's one of the good writers.
Yeah, one of the ones that didn't come back for Quantumania.
It would have been good.
Yeah.
Cinematography by Oliver Wood, edited by Brent White, music by John Bryan. Okay, then.
Okay, you just logicked
That
your
was
way through that.
he did. Oh, that hurts. That would actually
Hey,
hurt.
hey, Marky Mark is recreating what he did to that Asian man back in the 90s.
Oh, there's Coogan.
Oh. So guess where we've seen Oliver Wood before?
Oliver Wood.
So Oliver Wood was the cinematographer for The Bourne Identity, The Bourne Supremacy, and The Bourne Ultimatum. And
Keep hearing about those
Morbius.
movies, are they? Oh. Out of curiosity, were the Bourne movies any good?
Yes, they actually are quite good.
Alright.
By the way, aside from Ice-T as our narrator, we also have Anne Heche as Pamela Boardman.
Hmm.
The late Anne Heche.
Ah, shit, you're right. She died 2 years ago. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
She would have been 55. Oh, she died in a car crash. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate.
She was Lois Lane in Superman Doomsday.
Yep, and we also have another
Uh,
Ant-Man actor here. The guy playing Jimmy is Bobby Cannavale, who played Jim Paxton in Ant-Man.
Yep. Yep, Derek Jeter actually is in this movie.
Yep.
I'm not a baseball fan, but even I thought that was funny.
That was great. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, oh, holy shit.
Peer pressure.
yeah.
Peer pressure to do something fucking retarded. Remember,
How
retardation is
many?
illegal.
That's how many kids do stupid stuff.
Hey, Captain, take your finger off the trigger. I know it's unloaded, but come on.
We don't want to have another instance.
Yeah, it's technically, it should still have one in the chamber, hypothetically. Unless, of course, it doesn't work correctly.
This has to be a normal day at a police station in New York.
More like a normal day for Michael Keaton's police station.
Michael Keaton's Cops.
Mhm.
It's amazing how criminals can break into a building and people don't give a shit.
It's actually not easy to knock one of those over. I'm surprised he was able to get that kind of height.
You forget how strong Marky Mark is.
Oh yeah, Marky Mark was a fucking dancer back in the day.
And he was a rapper.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah,
Really?
we try to forget about that.
So does he.
Yeah.
All right, that's an interesting thing to
I mean,
know.
that was
Oh, there goes
well,
their car.
there goes the Shelby SS.
Sorry. Oh, here we go. Here
Here's
we
the
go,
famous scene,
guys.
The
Yep.
scene.
which was censored in the international version,
Oh, that's stupid.
as in they cut out the song.
Oh, that's
Which,
even.
yep,
There goes
goes
my
my
hero.
hero.
Watch him as he
goes.
goes.
There goes my hero. He's
There goes.
ordinary.
The jump cut to this.
Yep. They sure know how to pick him for the police force in New
Man,
York.
some bushes. Man, they didn't aim for the bushes, it seems.
There were no bushes.
Yes, please. Funny. That's what I want to know.
And we got douchebag number 1 and douchebag number 2.
These are our heroes, guys.
I love how they were just so quiet the entire time.
Yeah.
Fuck off, man.
The cow, man.
Considering you guys never leave the office, why do you have partners?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said it was.
You're in New York. That's normal.
Nobody cares about you two.
Exactly. Nobody cares about anybody in New York. Everyone can fuck off.
Partying with David Carradine. What?
Toyota Prius. Oh, fuck off, Marky Mark.
That's like the
You don't.
straightest thing you could do, though. You're about to have a car pop if you don't exercise proper trigger discipline. There's the thumbnail.
Little River Band?
Oh boy.
It just ran over the fucking body.
Damn.
Ah, eh, put your dick away.
Into your
Most damage I've ever seen somebody do in a Prius.
I'm sorry, do you see George Newbern advertising your car? If not, then shut up.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, hi,
feeling that.
Hades.
I'm feeling that feeling that Mark Wahlberg is having right now.
boy, Hades. Not voiced by James Woods.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Hades, Lord of the Underworld.
Yeah, some people have said that that Steve Coogan was a better Hades than the God of War Hades.
I mean,
I can't say I
everybody got it.
disagree.
I need
Let's
to
be
rehear
real
the God
here.
of War series again. again real quick.
Yeah, the God of War Hades was just kind of there.
Yeah, I mean, he was just there to fill the quota because we gotta kill all the gods of Olympus, and
Plus,
he's
we got let's
then again the Greek pantheon's kind of filled with assholes. I mean, there are exceptions like Hephaestia and Hades, to a lesser
I
extent.
think this was also an added scene.
Hmm.
Believe so. Donald Trump.
It's so weird going back to Home Alone 2 and just seeing, oh yeah, he was in that movie.
You know, I would go to the nearest car wash at that point to get rid of all the cocaine.
Yeah, like if you're not gonna snort it, just wash it off. Oh, Ask Jeeves, that's a
Yeah,
throwback. Remember when Ask
or
Jeeves was actually a better search engine, and at some point it just
Mm.
went downhill.
damn, I'm sorry, I had no idea what. Is that a wooden gun?
Yes, it is. That's
Oh,
the
sweet,
one.
sweet. Now we have a weapon against Magneto. Man, yeah.
Right trick, Daffy, but you can only pull it once.
How is this an issue? I would see.
How are
You're
you
really
paying?
gonna.
How are you paying that
You're
much
really.
attention to a man's fart?
Miranda. I never seen anyone use Miranda as an adjective
Oh, punked.
I always like it when they take things and create verbs, verbifying regular words.
or names.
Yep.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
That is the toughest looking Range Rover I've ever seen.
Pantera?
It,
Isn't Pantera Spanish?
yes, it means panther or big cat.
Yeah, but why
Hmm.
does it? I didn't
Like the
say.
mascot for the band
What?
Pantera is a
How did they
giant.
get the shoes?
That's a good question. Yeah, the mascot for the band Pantera, yes, that one, the Dimebag Daryl Abbott, Vinnie Paul Abbott, Phil Anselmo, and I forget who the bassist was. Those guys is a giant, like, altered beast looking panther.
So it's not Grim Joe.
No.
Shame.
The band was founded back in, like, the late 80s, I think.
This is how modern police are like in New York. I would not trust them with my life. Just thank God I'm not in New York.
Having a
My shoes are off your ass. Have you checked?
Uh, How odd.
Those are unusual things to put together.
By the way, Ray Stevenson is our villain.
Huh.
Yes. Yes, the late Ray Stevenson. He played the Punisher in Punisher Warzone and the Superhero Squad show. So he's gone from extreme hard R to Saturday morning kids cartoon. So that's cool. He was also Dagonet in King Arthur, Porthos in the shitty Paul W.S. Anderson Three Musketeers film. He was really good in that film. He deserved better. But everybody did, except for the guy who played D'Artagnan. Great actor. He played Volstagg in Thor Ragnarok. Uh, Quite a shame.
And we end up finding out that our Will Ferrell here has what is commonly referred to as the unspoken Riz.
Hmm.
Yeah. Uh, that was a great joke back in the day, and now it's not a joke. Slightly less great. I would love to know what the connection between those two is. Lead singer of Maroon 5 is Adam Levine.
Hello, beautiful. Eva Mendes plays Sheila.
Yes. Oh
That's
wow.
not
Her first acting role was in Children of the Corn 5. That's unfortunate.
The kinds of conversation that these two have, this borders beyond autism.
yeah, it'll catch. Harry, stop. Oh God, Alex, I found the perfect Will Ferrell thing.
What?
Like,
Look at this beautiful image.
Oh, oh, him dressed in blueface as
I'll
Megamind.
put I'll post it in broadcast chat. Look at that beautiful thing.
Mark Wahlberg's got the look of someone who just wants to fucking die.
So there we go. Put that down here.
Ugh.
Your insanity of this particular relationship. Just
He's totally mesmerized by her tits.
and ass.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if that was 80 yard in, that was good.
And I'm pretty
All the
sure those
cocaine you
guys
drove
never.
through, part of the body we were looking for earlier.
Ugh.
Oh. They put your cell phone back in the car afterwards.
yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Lottery tickets that have been handled and you can't identify fingerprints.
Yeah. uh, remember when iPhones were that small? I actually have an old iPod Touch from back in the day.
Man, those were the days.
I appreciate having larger phone screens these days, but I'd also appreciate having things that were more elegantly integrated.
It's kind of the reason
You
why
say
I never
a bit
got
of
the
a
iPad.
handful, and then
It
we
takes
actually
a
see
handful to
her.
know a handful.
No. We're gonna see this handful, and you'll see why he prefers Sheila. That is a
God,
unpleasant sight to
I
behold.
I have seen people driving around with cars like this, especially ever since the
Hello.
yeah, especially since they stopped doing state inspections around here. It's a little bit. Ugh. I've seen cars that are literally held together with zip ties and duct tape. Tower Records is still oh, that was 13 years ago. I do. I don't want them if you're gonna call them that.
Oh, brother.
Christineth is a really stupid name, but I think the movie knows that.
Christineth is played by Natalie Zaya.
Well,
Brett Gelman is who plays
well,
Hal.
the cuck is going to make sure the bulls get his wife's name right.
Oh, by the way, Ben Schwartz was in this movie.
Huh.
Really?
I didn't know.
He's the assistant to
Ooh, that's actually
to Andy Buckley's character.
huh.
Hmm.
That's actually kind of dangerous. Like when the way she's whipping her hand down like that, that's called the donkey punch. Like if you hit with the knuckles, it's not actually uh that dangerous, but if you're hitting with like the edge of the wrist bone, ugh. Like you can tear some stuff up like that.
Even the pubes. So we have Sonic. So it's kind of funny we have a Sonic the Hedgehog actor in this movie.
Is he playing a blue man again?
No, he's just an assistant to a lawyer.
But is he wearing blue?
I
That's the
don't
important.
know. We'd have to get to that part.
Because we need to keep the Ben Schwartz, moniker. He has to play a blue character every time he shows up.
Oh my god, he's a willing cuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking kidding when I made that joke.
He has the unspoken Riz.
I would love to see, like, back in the day, Will Ferrell get absolutely jacked for an action film. Like, he is just starring in, like, the movie that he did after this, he should have done starring, he should have been in Pain and Gain.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen Pain and Gain? I'm going to assume, no, it's really good. It's absurd, but it's, like, fucking hilarious.
Oh my god!
Hmm.
Jesus!
Did you bring the cuck chair with you?
It has to be in a hotel for it to work.
This is like fucking Chris Redfield levels of persistence.
and suddenly sing along.
What?
Bartender, give me another drink.
Sorry, you
Yep.
had enough for today.
I've seen this movie a few times, and this sequence is still baffling to me. Yeah, I'm with you, Marky.
He tries so desperately to be super uber masculine.
And he fails miserably. If anything, it makes him look less masculine.
Making him look like a pussy.
Getting blacked, what's it to you?
Oh man,
Are you sure about that? Shut up and dance with me.
but
Marky Mark demonstrating his talents. Because that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
yeah,
I wanna know what love is. Want you to show me.
racist. That's stereotyping.
You know what? I actually kind of like that. Blunt, straightforward, and to the point.
Yep.
You learned how to dance like that, ironically?
If you want to, leave your friends behind.
I've never been that dedicated to a bit.
Nope. I
Oh,
don't
the
believe I've ever
oozing
been that
amounts of
dedicated to a bit
autism.
either. You know, I think it's an anime we got to do one of these days.
What?
What?
The
It
other
is a
guys, the
show
animated
that
series?
no,
Oh.
it is a show that came out 24 years ago in Japan, and was one of the shows that really that got even bigger on Cartoon Network's Adult Swim block.
Perhaps talking about Cowboy Bebop.
No, Cowboy Bebop came out. Oh, hold on a sec. Cowboy Bebop came out in 1998. I'm talking about something that came out in 2000.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Inuyasha, is it?
No,
Yeah,
fuck no.
Inuyasha's too long. also not very good. Like, the manga is great, but, like, the animated series, eh.
Sure as hell can't be Footy Cootie.
We could do Fully Cooley.
I told
As
you!
long as we only do Fully Cooley and
I
not
get
Fully
it right.
Cooley 2 or whatever.
Yes! That's littering.
Yeah, and technically, it can not only yeah, like, it can not only cause, flat tires, it can also, disengage belts if if ceramic shrapnel goes up inside the engine. Ask me how I know this.
I believe
I
I
was
could use my
driving,
imagination.
I was driving on the highway one time, and ceramic shrapnel went up inside my engine, and it cut my serpentine belt.
Mm.
I had to pull over into the parking lot of a Tractor Supply and call my dad and figure out how to get the car home.
You and your fucking autism.
Pull forward. Pull forward. It's easier to drive out, and you don't have to worry about somebody parking right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's a nice little dose of reality.
Yeah, I was going to say that the shockwave there is an oddly realistic depiction.
Not only that, but this.
Yeah. Yeah, explosions are really loud, people, kids.
Well, that was space too, so.
About Star Wars, it was all accurate, he says. What the
What?
fuck?
Not yet.
Magic backstory, no jutsu. It's prostitution, isn't it?
Oh, just you wait.
So basically, the pimp and the hoe.
I mean, yeah, that's what, pretty sure that's what I. Oh my god, he is a pimp.
He became a pimp in an Argyle sweater.
Oh god, he even got the clothes
Now he
and
looks like
everything.
a character from Miami Vice.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The man- He looks so much like a pimp. But
Okay. My eardrums were shattered, you fucking idiot. Dancing, classical musical references. What? Who is this guy? Me? It, I'm having a similar relationship to cucumbers as the Undertaker right now. Get them away from me.
flowers and basketball stickers was not one I expect.
I don't want to see either of those.
God damn it!
Uh, it's no wonder why New York is turning
Well,
into a
Jersey
shithole
Boys is a
state.
better show than Mamma Mia, but there's some kind of mind control agent in the water.
God damn it! I swear to God, they going to another goddamn music game. Oh God, I'm getting a bad feeling.
Oh, this is bad cop, crazy cop.
Oh wow.
That's not going to be admissible in court.
Nice shot.
Indeed. He'd actually be pretty far. Oh, nice. Fuck.
Okay, watch your backs.
Maybe maybe they're are are part of Quentin Tarantino's posse.
Maybe you're watching something there. Oh, it's alright.
Need to dust behind your desk, dude.
Nice that they could actually just throw that in without, making a big deal out of it.
One's also not a character in the movie.
Yeah.
Amazing thing what you could do 14 years ago versus now. He'd probably have like a whole 20-25 minute subplot dedicated to him. Completely missing the point of the joke.
Actually, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do fly a little. They don't fly as much as
Yeah.
chickens. Chickens can actually fly quite a distance.
Well, here's the thing. Peafowl are actually known and capable flyers. It's just you don't
They tend to
see
walk
them.
around a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a peacock. I love you. Bitch tits. No penis. No, well, story of my life.
Yeah, at the very least they bring the very least they bring in Bob enough times to establish him. So
Yeah.
that way when we get to him later, or he ends up being far more significant than anybody would give him credit for. It's okay, Bob. He didn't mean what he said. Yes. And now we get this little bit that was not in the theatrical cut.
Yeah. Asshole just stole my wine.
Right.
I don't believe you. Somebody submitted a toilet to a fucking art gallery once. Somebody presented a fucking, there was a pile of of trash and a couple of glasses on the floor. What? Uh, Stop snapping your fingers at me. Actually, do some. Such a fucking wind down and clap, for God's sake.
This is why I'm so glad I'm not in New York.
Oh, yeah. There's a. Oh, there's the song from the movie. Uh-huh.
Damn you. Wow, he really was a pimp. Named Will Ferrell.
And even if he didn't like it, he's still left without any hint of aggression.
The tie with the leather jacket is what kills it for me. It's like, just such a funny looking outfit. That's,
Again, I don't care if that was ADR. That was actually funny.
Was
Not with that pussy
Yep,
Terry
this
shit
is
Hoyts
too.
is
2010, all
actually
right.
Yep. Terry Hoyts is actually in this movie.
ah man, Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, The Hangover.
I can't. Man, I can't believe they made so many movies of The Hangover.
Wonder if Todd Phillips will have to make The Hangover 4
Oh, I
now.
never. Oh, wait, never mind. Terry Hoyts isn't in this movie.
Because he's not going to be allowed anywhere near serious cinema anytime soon. Huh?
Is that whether that's a good or bad thing depends on who you're asking.
Hey, look! It's Sonic.
Darn it, he's not wearing blue. Yes. Huh.
I need someone to make an animation of this, but it's Sonic and Megamind.
Okay, well, there's a there's a blue T on his computer screen. I'll take that. I'll accept that.
You know, Ben Schwartz was actually, I believe, 29 when this movie came out.
Huh.
Man looks good for his age.
He was born 1981.
Hmm.
Hothead and a dunderhead.
I can
Pretty
totally
much.
picture um Patrick Warburton playing Gamble in the animated series. I think that's the point. Now that he's said that, I can picture Hoyt's being played by Fred Tatasciore if you did
Fred Tatasciore can do a normal voice.
eh, if they made
Yeah.
like an animated series out of this.
Did anyone notice that the Prius back right door went from
Yeah,
plastic sheet to white door to red door and then back to white door again?
yeah.
They had 3 different Priuses. I think the one with the plastic
Oh,
door or has a
oh,
race
so
car
B
engine
man.
in the back.
Oh my god, really?
That's making it worse.
Oh my god.
Bum 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 bum.
So there goes
Ba-da-bum.
Urshan's lawyer.
I get
Yep.
up and nothing get me down. You got it tough. I seen the toughest around. I don't want you. I don't need you. And there ain't no way I ever gonna love you. This is before they put that stupid statue of the little girl staring down the ball. See, that's 100 pounds.
Isn't the witch?
That's not bad for somebody who doesn't work out and
Yeah.
drinks whiskey followed by Mike's Hard Lemonade. What?
Totally not a product placement.
He gets to dance around. Well, now we know. Oh, at what point in time this takes place in?
Get out of my office.
Okay then.
Where in Florida? Miami?
Could be Fort Lauderdale or Tampa or
Dollhouse
West
in
Palm
Fort
Tampa.
Lauderdale.
Or Orlando.
Yeah.
or Jacksonville.
There you go.
Random Phil Collins on the soundtrack.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Hmm. And people underestimate. And people underestimate the appeal of, not having to deal with bullshit.
And we find out that he's also a manager at Bed Bath and Beyond.
uh, buddy of mine who's a cop works at AutoZone on the side to make ends meet. I kind of feel
Makes
like,
sense.
yeah, I kind of feel like
Mm.
it's, you know, no, the working for the police should pay enough that you don't have to.
I wouldn't mind having Michael Keaton as my manager.
All right, Robbins, what?
Oh my god.
Well, shit is about to get Not so serious.
but it's somewhat serious.
Maybe even half serious. Who knows?
Hey,
Subtle foreshadowing earlier in the film. This is why we don't have proxy votes. This is why we send more, everybody there.
to be fair, that is an effective distraction tactic.
Never.
That's the song they played when Aquaman was drinking in Justice League.
Ugh. Why did this movie have better usage of that song than this? Or than that?
Written and directed by John Woo.
Where are the
Yep.
doves?
Oh, they couldn't afford the doves. That's what the paper was for.
Bullshit.
And sadly, they forgot.
John
They
Woo
ran
would
out
have
of.
found a way to afford the doves, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, they ran out of time to get the doves.
Oh, shut up!
But I'd rather watch Rock of Ages than Jersey Boys.
Ah, that's gonna ruin the top.
Yeah. By the way, that song was "Icky Thump" by the White Stripes.
Yep.
My
Never
God.
gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Never gonna run around and
The most
desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
the most surprising usage of that song was in Doctor Who, actually, because that was like a good 3, 4, maybe
Oh dear.
5 years before the
Oh
meme
god.
happened.
Hmm.
What?
Oh god. Ow.
Ouch. He's gonna be feeling that.
Ah. That man's dead. Well, that man's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Good to
Okay.
know.
The definition of one. They don't make movies like this anymore, you know, well-written
No, they do
action
not.
comedies. They just make shitty action They make shitty comedies that don't have action in them.
There was once a time when Ryan Reynolds was teamed up with Samuel Jackson, and nothing about it was interesting except for
Yeah.
the fact that Ryan Reynolds and Sam Jackson were in it.
Yeah, it was called Hitman's Bodyguard. It's quite unfortunate because that's a great idea.
Yeah, it is. Also,
Mhm.
Gary Oldman was a villain in that.
Holy shit. I just remember seeing a couple of clips from it and thinking, wow, that's just not fun.
Alex, I've seen the entire movie.
Yeah, I believe you told me about it.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Now you're making
Well,
me think of Venom.
you
Do not make me think of Venom. Please do not
We
make
are
me think of
Venom.
Venom. No!
Venom fag.
Stealth mission.
Also, also, oh, friend, also, Sheila's mother is played by mm, Viola Harris.
Mhm. One of the best constructed bizarre comedic sequences I've ever seen, too. Like it
Yeah.
could have been uncomfortable so easily, but instead it's the way they've got it framed.
Sick.
Hmm?
Hmm.
What? How
Oh
does
my
that work?
god. If it were me, I'd be saying, "Hey, babe, want to take a trip to Pound Town?" Anyway,
Yeah.
fuck gate codes.
Uh,
That's some nice maneuvering, I gotta admit.
not a good place.
Oh, there's that car sound effect again.
You're gonna point that out every time that
Every
happens,
time
aren't
I
you?
hear it, I'm going to point it out. When we finally watch Ava and we hear it, I'm going to point it out. How
Don't bring it up.
do you
Don't
know what that
ask.
smells like?
I think he might have some
You know,
other secret.
don't answer that question. I don't want to know.
Yeah. Some things are just better left unanswered. They actually handed their guns to kids, and they're bringing a kid with them.
I can imagine.
That was
How'd you get
good.
up there?
No wonder you're $32 billion in the fucking hole.
Oh dear. Oh, that's a creative way to get them off your back.
Mhm.
Ah, this is why you don't fly helicopters and play. Yep, written and directed by Michael Bay.
Yep.
So where are all the hot, beautiful women that are nearby the explosions?
Well, Eva Mendes wasn't on set that day. Child is unsecured in the back.
Man, that Prius
Ah,
is
it looks about
Subway,
as
dangerous
where are
as
the
damaged as
hell.
the,
sandwiches?
looks about as damaged as the Blues Brothers
The
car.
Bluesmobile, yeah.
Yeah, it's having a hell of a day.
What? Fucking computers. How do they work? Break his elbow.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Police coming straight from the underground. He's still got the Bed Bath and Beyond apron on. What? Hey, you don't do CPR on somebody who's perfectly fine. Face back. Huh.
Hmm.
For good reason. Oh, hi, Jeter.
Hmm. Yep. And that wasn't included in the theatrical cut.
Yep. This film made 178.9 million in the box office. Oh, there's the peafowl. 9 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
By a
real
long
great.
shot. And then they never made a sequel.
Ah, that makes me angry. Rhino, what do you think?
Mm. It had a lot of weird moments, but it was pretty good.
Yeah. Better than the movie we watched last night, huh?
Poltergeist. I would say
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah, and
And
it
that
also
movie was
has a
just
little bit of educational stuff in the credit in the credits here about the nature of Ponzi schemes and scams and things like that.
mm,
Yep. So, tomorrow we are going to be e- wrapping up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2.
Excuse me. Yes, indeed.
And then in a couple weeks after that, we'll be resuming Avatar: The Last Airbender. So look forward to that. But next week we are resuming The Bond of the James.
Yes, we're watching Quantum of Solace.
Give me a second. Yep. Yep, Quantum of Solace will be our next Jimmy Bond movie.
Have you ever heard of the animated show James Bond Jr.?
No, and I don't think I'd want to.
It's fucking weird.
So the Bed Bath and Beyond scene, and there was the director had said there was nearly half an hour's worth of material that Michael Keaton improvised that they could have used.
Okay.
It's certainly interesting. So, and the Saturday after next we'll hopefully be resuming more DC stuff with the B Man, a non
Oh,
Tomorrowverse film.
Yeah, although it does have the logo
Just because it's
collage
like
thing
that,
on the side.
Alex, doesn't mean it's connected.
mm,
Yeah.
But if it ends up being good, it'll at least give us a good break from the bullshit that we'll later
I
experience.
could automate editing out all those pauses from the Tomorrowverse.
that sounds like a rough.
Didn't know.
It's on the barter system.
Oh,
Okay then.
That's a that's a long walk for nothing. This is like you telling a joke to Gizmo.
So that was just a
Gag
funny,
reel
yeah, gag bit.
Yeah.
or an outtake.
All
Well,
right.
anyway,
So yeah. So we will see you guys tomorrow with with
Jojo.
yeah, with some more JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Mhm.
Till then, bye everybody. Blue Wolf Arrow can go away now.
Yes. We'll welcome him back when we do Megamind.
Yes. Till then, you guys know where to find me and Kevin. Sonic and Rhino, you still don't want to promote anything?
still got nothing to promote.
I'm still working on finding something to promote.
Okay then. Well, we'll get there when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
See y'all